So Flair's soul comes out and he says, I control the power outside like a generator. It was just line after line after line for these guys, man. In every round, it was just bar. He had the bullet go through Cornell with no cost, like a scholarship. Guess who held their rum the best? His pallbearers. Hey, so Flair was wigging in the first, man. Um, I've been in my bag from the jump. It's a potato sack race. He was wilding, but it's rum freaking nitty, man. He was wilding out the gate, man. He goes, I finally get the curse soul out like an exorcism. Man, what's wrong with? I knew it was gonna be a classic because I knew how so Flair Soul was coming. You better you better go toy with something so like a Chucky doll. He had the outside waving the front of the company, the inflatable tube guy. He had a chopstick will show you how a vegetable roll. Rum was snapping in the first. Like I had rum clear in the first round. Second round. So Flair Soul, he knew he was in for a fight in this battle. So this was gonna be a fight. A crip died from a sign like hardball. Um Bees and smack on cognac. League owners ain't even fucking with the rum. That was cold. That was cold. He had so Flair So had a crazy Whitney Houston bar because remember rum he had the and um one of those a bar that he had in a battle that he had that was very classic. So Flair had, I'll flip a quarter to make $1. I got a gambling habit. A couple, a couple with Down syndrome special attachments. Hey, so Flair Soul was losing his mind in this second, man. He was wigging like as good Rum's first was. That was basic Flair Soul's first. Imagine if Flair Soul used that as his first against Rum Nitty's first. That would have made it really interesting. Um, this was going to be a classic. Rum Nitty came with the rebuttals to start of his second. He had a crazy Soul Train line. He had the in the expedition throughout the desert. It's an Oregon trailer. It's an Oregon trail. My bad. Um, Second was clear. I gave it to Saflare Soul. I felt like Rum did not have enough. We go to the third. It goes down. It comes to the third round. Um, so I had Rum first, Saflare second. So it goes on the third. This dude Saflare Soul. He says when they said why they say when you step on crack you break your mama's back. I step on crack. That shit got me and my mom back on her feet. Um, man, he had to consider Kel's Remy Ma. I'm just that easy to manage. So Flair was bugging in the third, man. Like he was in his bag though. Um, he even took a shot at Easy, man. He took a crazy shot at Easy. He said, "Why would I leave? Why would I leave? It'd probably be too easy to be a face for the bitches." Dude, that's a shot at Easy. That's a shot at Easy though. So He ended it pretty dope. Third round, Nitty had a crazy bar about some Flair's bold nose ring, which we're used to nowadays. He had the work drying off look like clear cookies, but they don't know my history. Um, Rum was dope. The battle ended up being a very classic battle. I think it's gonna be a rewatchable battle. I think it comes down to the third To be honest with you, man, I'm just saying 65% people had some Flair sold 2-1 in the battle in the building. This was the battle of the night alongside with Jerry West and Foots. But I gotta be real, man. The alien might have went down tonight. So Flair Soul might have shocked the world. He might have pulled it off. So Flair Soul, he you look at what he's done. He's been on Volume. He's been on Summer Madness. He went up against Chess. He did the 2-on-2. And now he's went up against Rum Nitty. What more you want a Flair Soul to prove, man? Like this dude is here to stay. I think the URL should keep pushing this guy. Um, and yo, shout out to Saflare. Um, I do think that um this battle it could be very debatable. Once the battle drops, because I'm curious to see this battle now, especially when it drops, because when it drops, people can be having a different decision on that the way this battle goes. So I don't know, man. Things could be really interesting once this battle comes out. Performance of the night. Um, that has to go to um that has damn performance of the night is kind of tough though. I would say some Flair Soul though. Some Flair Soul had the performance of the night. Battle of the night. It was this battle alongside with the Jerry West and Foots. Them guys from the Crucibles, man. They doing their thing from Hansel to some Flair Soul to Foots to Ease to Authentic, doing their thing right now, man. So definitely